because she's Lori to me now. I'm Andrea, so it's so bizarre. As you were saying that, I was looking at Sarah like, is this a question for you? You know, season 1 was very challenging with the death of Amy because she was the love of my life, and I, to be honest, there was no cleansing. I think I cleansed after we finished shooting because I had an emotional, you know, intensity that I had to, you know, go through for the entire season. I mean, everybody's got their own individual challenges in season 2. Every character is pushed to the max. I think that, I think people are going to be so thrilled. The writing is so superb. Every script is gold, and I'm working with my friends that are so good at what they do, and I think you're going to be so thrilled. If you are a fan of the Walking Dead graphic novel, I think you're going to really love this season.
So if you're not busy lady, you might cover that dude. I don't know. Private shotgun. I want to ask Jeff. Jeff, I think of all the characters, Dale is the guy that everyone's like, oh, I want Dale to be my dad. Like, your character is so, just this kind of, like, beacon of hope, you know? And when everything else just seems super bleak, you're just the guy that's like, come on, guys. I mean, how do you approach Dale?
I guess he's just so terribly nearsighted he doesn't see the trouble he's in. First off, I want to say this is amazing. Have you never had an experience like this. So thank you for being here and for caring about the show. And you were asking how we got involved with it. I had the most wonderful introduction to this show. I was working on another job. Frank called me up and he said, Jeff, how would you like to come to Atlanta and kill zombies? I said, I'll do it. And that was it. I knew nothing about the graphic novel, hadn't seen any scripts, but having worked with Frank, I thought, yeah, I'll get on board to that. So, but I don't know how I approach Dale. I approach him every day as freshly as I can and see what comes out.
If you were, and then this, you know what? I want to ask the zombie apocalypse question after we get to talk to everyone, because I also want to ask Steve and Glenn. You're sort of the young, plucky guy in the group, like super resourceful. Got a lot of heart. You can get under cars easily. How did you get involved with the show?
It was other actors might hate me for this, but I was one of those very fortunate cases where I just moved to LA about the October prior to pilot season, and I don't know, the stars aligned because Frank, Robert, Gale put this thing together, and I read for it, and somehow they enjoyed what I did, and just got on board. I mean, I was a fan of this comic book before, so when I got the script in my hands, I didn't realize what it was. I was like, oh, Walking Dead, that sounds familiar. And then I started reading the pages, and I was like, holy, you know, F, like, this is that. And so...
what does that stand for? I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
Holy fresh.
Remember, she said that. Holy fresh.
Holy fresh. That's what so I read it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is what it is. And I wigged out, and then I auditioned, and they're fortunate enough to get
What's a typical day like? What's a typical shooting day for you?
Shooting day?
Yeah.
Oh, you wake up, you do a tick check.
A tick check?
Yeah, check for ticks. Then you just check everywhere. Let's just check. You just check everywhere.
Can you check me for ticks? Can you check me for ticks? Get in there. Really get in there.
No. We're not going there. Anyway, you check for ticks. You go to work. You take it all in. You sweat your butt off, and then you come home and do another tick check.
So your whole day is running around shooting at zombies and bookmarked with tick checks.
Yes. Tons of tick checks.
Are you sure you need to be doing that, or do you think someone was screwing with you?
No. Anthony, you did this?
There are ticks everywhere.
Oh, the Southeast Georgia, yeah.
Yeah.
How many people are in here? Like a million? Okay. 6,005. Okay. Well, okay. So, there's ticks where we shoot, and sometimes, you know, they're small. You don't notice them.
Is it like the lead scene in Stand By Me? You're like,
One of them climbed my mountain and right on the peak of the mountain.
holy fresh.
Really fresh. Not only that, but I don't know if you know this, but I have incredible superpowers now.
Oh, you're okay? Oh,
I just passively, now my powers are I passively wait on branches.
Did it bite you? You're still able to fresh girls, right?
Excuse me?
You're still able to
Fresh.
You're still able to fresh girls. Okay, just make sure.
Fresh.
I want to make sure.
Yeah.
So sorry. How are you explaining that to them? What's happening? Norman. Of all the characters, you know, yours is the character. I'm like, oh, I totally wish I could play that guy. Like, you get to play a redneck.
It's so fun.
Isn't that fun?
It's the best. It's the coolest thing ever. Actually, down in Georgia, I bought a truck. I bought a redneck truck. It's with big black wheels on it. And I ride a motorcycle a lot, but when you go by motorcycles on a motorcycle, other motorcyclists, they wave to you. So I have all these rednecks in badass trucks, like, waving to me on the way to work. It's pretty awesome.
Did you get the sweet naked lady mud flaps on the back?
Not yet, but...
Oh man, you gotta rock this. What's it like, how much of the year are you living in Georgia this year?
I can't answer a question like that.
Oh, right, okay, I'm sorry, yeah.
We're there a long time.
You're there a lot. Have you been to the South a lot?
I haven't so much, but I mean, I did The Conspirator down there, and then we went into the first season of this.
Yeah.
So I've done a stint in Georgia, and I'm starting to love it. I may never leave.
What's the most fun part about playing? What's the most fun part about playing Walking Dead?
Dude, I run around with a crossbow and shoot zombies in the brain. It's like I'm 9 years old. It's awesome.
Daryl's kind of a badass.
He's such a badass.
Did you guys have to keep Michael Rooker with the zombies, or does he hang out with everyone else?
I love Rooker. I hope he's here somewhere.
He actually knows how to fire guns.
Oh yeah. That's some big shoes to fill. You know what I mean? But he's such a cool guy as well. And I remember when I heard he was cast, I was thinking Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer because it's one of my favorite movies. But he's awesome, and all of us love him. He's really good.
So Robert Kirkman, you did my podcast a couple months ago, and I asked the question.
Are we plugging your podcast?
No, I'm sorry. Look, I'm here. I'll anti-plug it. Don't listen to it. But I asked you what you would do in a zombie apocalypse, and you had my favorite answer.
I would kill myself. No, I mean, I hate to sound morbid, and it's not like I have any desire to, like, really kill myself, so I don't start reading into anything, but I've written this stuff so long, and I've seen what happens to people in this world if something like that were to ever happen. Like, I think it's ridiculous when people are like, oh, well, I'd go hold up in my school, because they've got a lot of showers, and then I'd take baseball bats, that would be my weapon of choice. It's like, no, you wouldn't. You would be someone's pet. The whole world turns into prison. You know, like it's no fun. Like you would be killed. So yeah, I'd jump off a bridge.
No, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
I'm fine with becoming a zombie. I have
Read
no
the
problem with
comic book. Learn the rules, Robert. That's why they call me the Terminator.
What can we, is there anything you can tell us about season 2 that we didn't see in the trailer, or just like sort of where we left off from the CDC? I mean, you know, are you able to tell us like how long